Hello, students. This message is for my dual enrollment students. So if you're in my sophomore classes, stay tuned. You'll have your own message coming up pretty soon. Just wanted to remind everybody that the schedule has been released for the fourth quarter in Google Classroom, and it gives you hopefully a clear outline of everything that we'll be working on for the rest of the semester. As you dual enrollment students are aware, your class will be ending a little bit earlier than your non-dual enrollment classes. The last day of our class is May 1st. Grades are due May 4th at the college. So take a look at the schedule. This week right now is pretty light. I just want you to read about the presentation and start working on it. I know there will be questions, and that's fine. I think it's hard to visualize the presentation without an example. So I'm looking around at the internet to see if I can find any examples of like film presentations, because I don't have any of those. I just have stuff that students have made in the past, and I will try to put some examples of the slideshows for you to look at in the next day or two. The main bulk of the class at this point is going to be hopefully kind of entertaining. I'm assigning 3 different movies for you to watch. The first one is called In the Heat of the Night. The second one is Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. And the third one is Rear Window. I know there could be issues with accessing the movies, so what I need you to do is communicate with me if you're unable to get a hold of the films. The easiest way to watch them is to stream them online. Unfortunately, only one of them is streaming on Amazon Prime. That's In the Heat of the Night, the first one. The other 2, you'll have to rent either through Amazon Prime or through iTunes or YouTube or some other website. I think they charge like $4 to rent a movie. And the other thing about that is, if you rent a movie, I think you have a month to watch it, but as soon as you push play, you only have 48 hours to finish it. So you're kind of locked into a window of time once you start watching the movie, so be mindful of that. Again, if there's an issue with getting access to the films, please let me know. I tried to find movies that were streaming and that also kind of aligned with what I was trying to teach, and it was just not working out, unfortunately, to have 3 different films that were all on Amazon Prime. But at least the first one is. I know that many of you have access to that. Be also mindful that In the Heat of the Night is a movie, but it's also a TV show. You want to watch the film, not the show. So if what you click on looks like a TV series and not a movie, then you probably got the wrong one. We will be having discussions of the films and taking quizzes on the films, and then your final essay exam, which will be the last week of school, you will write about one of the films. I'll have prompts for you to choose from, and so you can just choose your prompt. So I do suggest while you watch the movies that you pay attention and take notes, especially knowing that you might have to write about one of them, and you'll have to discuss the films every week. There's a discussion board open for In the Heat of the Night. I will have discussion questions posted pretty soon, and then it'll be the same thing for the other 2 films. I'll have some discussion questions. Also, I've assigned essays to read that are related to the films. So you'll notice that there are links to those essays in the online syllabus. You just click on the title of the essay, and it takes you right to the link. In one case, the one for Rear Window is kind of long, just heads up. And the quizzes will draw from both the films and the readings. So before you take the quiz, make sure you've read the articles well, and make sure that you've watched the movies in their entirety. A word about the quizzes. They're online quizzes, and I know what can happen when you have an online quiz. So they will be timed. You'll only have, I think, a short period of time to make them up. But in addition to that, please know that you can't retake it. So I had some students in my FSEJ class, they were trying to be smart or trying to get by with cheating, basically. This one lady, she took the quiz 3 different times, and every time her score got better. So unfortunately for her, it had her name and email address. She was just using different email addresses. I was like, sorry, I'm taking the first score, not the third. So if you are taking the quiz, just know that I'm only going to take the first score. So make sure that you are well read on the material and you've watched the material carefully. If you have the articles in front of you during the quiz, I obviously can't stop you from doing that, but I'm still only going to take the first attempt. So please know, hope that you guys are staying well. My allergies are horrible. It's really not fun. I need some rain to to happen soon. But other than that, I feel good. This is my kitchen. um, anyway, please reach out if you have questions or concerns. I'm also hoping to schedule a time where we can do like a live hangout where anybody that wants to, we can just kind of just talk, because I miss everybody. And I'm sad because I think there's a good chance that we won't get to have normal class again for this school year. So it's a bummer. Again, reach out if you have questions or concerns, or if you just need to talk, whatever, reach out to me. And I will end this very first live stream now. Have a great day.